Hey everybody, Lonnie here with Borderline. I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing to our YouTube page and hope these videos are helping you if you're getting started in the landscape curbing business. Um, we're here to provide as much help as we possibly can. And today we're going to do a quick video on the difference between a flared trowel and a finishing trowel. Okay, we've had a few questions on a couple of Facebook groups about finishing trowels, and so I thought it'd be a good idea to do a quick video here, kind of showing this. So a finishing trowel and a flared trowel for our curbing. Now, if you look at the picture here, this is a picture of a flared trowel. It's got the small little flares on the front and the back. What this is going to allow you to do is go back and forth on the curb without allowing that trowel to kind of dig into the curb. It's not usually an issue a lot of times, when you're, on more of a straight line. But when you go around corners and curves, really tight curves, that flare on the back especially really helps you as you kind of going backwards. If you're going to fix an area where you have to go back and forth, maybe there's a bad bag of concrete and there's some stuff in there that you need to take out of the curb and you need to go back and forth. So this trowel is going to help you do that. Now, what we do with my company is we're going to trowel each individual mix at least twice. So what we do is we have two trowels on the curb at all times. And so the first one is your flared trowel. And so if there's anything you need to do, go back and forth, you certainly can, but we go straight through. Now, the second trowel that is on there has only a flare on the front. Okay, and I'll blow this up for you so you can see. Now, this would be considered a right-handed finishing trowel. It has the flare on the front. If you were going to push this with your right hand, let's say going off to the left of the screen, push this with your right hand, and because there's no flare on the backside and it's perfectly smooth, it's going to get your curb really, really nice and smooth with a really good finish. The issue is you're not going to be able to go backwards. Okay, so here's another angle of this. If you do try to go backwards, odds are that trowel will dig into the curb and you're going to have a lot of fixing that you're going to have to do. Okay, so like I said before, this is designed for a right-handed finisher, and it's going to be on the forward stroke. So we take our flared trowel, we go ahead and spray the curb with a troweling lubricant first, which is we call Kanga Piss. It's something that we sell here at Borderline, and we're going to spray that on the curb. We're going to trowel with our flared, and then we'll go ahead and trowel, with our finishing trowel the second time, and it's going to get your curb to look way, way better. You're also, it's one of the things that the smoother the curb, the less porous it is. So one of the benefits, obviously, of having the surface of your curb as tight as possible. So there's a lot of cream on top. The tighter, the better. It's going to be not as porous. So you're going to actually use much less sealer if, let's say, it's colored curb or stamped, and that surface is really, really tight. There's less sealer that's going to soak into those pores. And so you're typically going to have a little bit better gloss. You might not have to seal it as many times to get that desired gloss that you and your company are looking for. So that's the difference between a flared trowel and a finishing trowel, and hopefully that helps you a little bit. As of right now, I believe Borderline is the only company that manufactures curb machines that actually makes a finishing trowel for your machine, and it's something that we use every day, and it really, really helps. And so anyway, we'll see you guys on the next video, and again, thank you for following our page.